All right. Hello and good evening to all the LevAI partners around the world. I am happy to be with you this evening. My name is Blake Schroeder. I am the president of LevAI, where we leverage AI. I've got 18 years of social commerce experience. I've filled global roles during those past 18 years with international expertise, and I'm committed to innovation and rapid growth in social commerce. You know, we are sitting here on October the 8th. We probably have two or three more of these launch webcasts until we change the format. We want to get through the launch of our twin, be able to show some product demos, and then we're going to be moving to different formats. But we're happy to be here with you tonight and provide an update on the Lev AI platform. We are here to address your questions tonight. The Q&A feature is enabled. Use the Q&A button at the bottom of your Zoom screen. If you'd like to submit questions, it's a private forum. So we have team members, one here in Dallas, the other in Miami, and they will answer your questions as you submit them. If we don't get to all of the questions, please note we are taking note of them and we will add them into our Q&A. We want to make sure that we are crystal clear and that all of your questions get answered. We get a large volume of questions, everybody, and the team does a remarkable job of answering them as quickly as we possibly can. All right, everybody. What an exciting time for us. We have the new tool in our hands. I hope that you have it in your hands as we speak. I hope that you're deploying it. I hope that you're using it. We're going to talk about that tonight. Here is the simple truth. LevAI makes it easy for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, sidepreneurs, small businesses to launch, market, scale, and grow. And here's the important part: no expensive agency or complicated tech skills required. We solve many, many problems in the marketplace. We can replace complex, costly, and fragmented marketing tools. We can ease tech intimidation and burnout. We can, instead of fixing poor lead generation, we can provide lead generation and customer retention to that group of people that I mentioned. And it's so important because this is the soft spot in small business, in entrepreneurship, in sidepreneurship. These are the weak areas, and we seek to improve them massively by helping you and your customers and your partners with these tools. We are the solution. We make building and maintaining a candidate list far, far easier. We create confidence about what to say to each prospect throughout the engagement process. We remove barriers that make you feel stuck. How many times have you in your career as an entrepreneur or small business person or direct seller or influencer or affiliate had one of your team members come to you and say, "I'm stuck. I don't know what to do next"? I know I have in every corner of the world, and we have a tool that can help them eliminate that. We can remove the fear of failure. Everybody, all LevAI partners, the biggest thing that stops anyone from doing anything in small business or in entrepreneurship is fear. And so if we can eliminate fear, well, we're well on our way to paving a way for success for all of our customers, and we can build consistent momentum with our tool. Everything you need all in one place. That is our market position. That's what makes LevAI unique and special. There's a lot of really, really cool AI tools out there. How many of you all saw the latest release? Show me your hands. If you saw last week when OpenAI launched their new video tool, how many of you were paying attention to that? Right now, only developers and marketers can have access to it. Here's the thing, like I saw a bunch of videos made with the tool, and like it's really cool. I mean, the graphics are incredible, but like people are making videos of like launching their cat or dog out the window. It's like, okay, that's cool, but how is it going to help my business, right? What we're providing to all of our customers are tools for serious people that want to engage and build a business. Those, don't get me wrong, those things are massively fun. And I could spend hours toying around on my laptop or my iPad or whatever it is, making those cool little videos and showing them to my friends. What I want to do is build a business also. And what LevAI does is provide you with those tools. So my AI social, my network, my web, my momentum, my prospect, we're actually going to go into a little bit of training on one of them tonight on My AI Social and kind of show you firsthand how it works for those of you who have yet to log in or have logged in and have yet to try the tool out. It is so easy, so simple, and we want to walk you all through it because I want nothing more than to see a whole bunch of you using the My AI Social tool. We're going to launch a little special contest or promotion later in the webcast this evening to see who wants to really get after it with us and deploy the tool, put it to use. So stay in tune. We're going to cover that here in a little bit. My AI video. Everybody, this is coming. I know there's massive demand for this tool. It is coming in the month of October. We're not quite ready to deploy it yet. We're tweaking it, making sure that it works well all over the world, that it's easy to use for every single one of you. This is coming at the end of October, everybody, or during the month of October. It might become a little bit before the end of October. We're working to get it as quickly as we can. I want you to know we deliver massive value to our customers and to our partners with the tool set that we have got here at LevAI. I mean, are you kidding me? $49 for the basic program and $99 for the professional program. And you get all of these tools that work together, they talk together, and they help everybody who's in solopreneurship, entrepreneurship, side business, side hustle, direct selling business, affiliate business, influencer business. This is the tool for that exact crowd to be able to push their business to a completely different level. In my opinion, it is strong value for all members. Not in my opinion, it is accessible around the globe. We do have high member satisfaction and we pay out a generous amount. We replace over $300 in subscriptions. That's a way of nicely putting it. I think it's more like $400 or $500 with LevAI. With the professional, it's $99 a month. That is tremendous value, everybody. Okay, so we wanted to do a little demonstration tonight. And we'll see how I do. I'm going to get graded on this, by the way, everybody. So show me some love. Hopefully, I'm going to do a great job of it. And we're going to walk everybody through how you actually use the My AI social tool. Now, this is going to be a little bit complicated because what we did is we filmed the process earlier in case I was having some sort of weird internet challenges tonight or in case it was too slow. By the way, I'm staying in a hotel tonight, so who knows? It could have been totally iffy. So we filmed this, and I'm going to walk through the steps and the process as the film rolls. So let's see how good of a job I'm able to do of this. All right, so this is your homepage. You're going to go to craft a social post. Here you are. You want to do an instant post? Or do you want to craft one for your business? By the way, you can do them for either. So in the dropdown, if you've selected the professional package, you can pick from any of your businesses that you've decided to put in there. If you have yet to put your business profile in, or if you want to add a new business, you can do it right there by selecting the business or product. And then when you're ready, select the business you want to post for. So in this case, LevAI, and then just click that button, instant post, boom, right there. You didn't even feed it anything about what you should talk about. You didn't have to sit there and struggle and think, oh my gosh, what do I want to talk about in my business today? You just click instant post and there it is. So LevAI, embracing the power of AI tools can totally transform your business. Look, if you don't like that particular image that was generated, then you can do an AI image search. You can search for whatever in the heck you want to search for. In this case, we put business in, pulled up a bunch of business related images. You can scroll through there until you find one that you like. When we were playing around with this earlier today, we liked the AI chess version. So select that picture. Look how easy it is to crop, make it look and feel like you want it to look and feel. Click add. By the way, you could also upload one from your desktop if you've got one. Then click on that little AI button right down there. If you want to change the tone, be a little bit more serious, be a little bit more funny, make it shorter, make it longer, boom, regenerate. And it's automatically going to regenerate the post for you based on whatever small tip that you gave the system. I mean, how simple is that? Now, you can also get in there and edit. If you don't like something that the AI came back at you with, or if you want to add your link, or if you want to add a hashtag, for example, so simple. Just go up there and type it in. So once you're confident with your post and you've got your post looking the exact way that you want, go down with this bottom arrow, click the Get Started button. Let's see what happens when we click Get Started. Now it's going to give you exact directions on what to post. So you're going to copy all of that text. Everybody, I want you to know it's not possible to post directly to every single social profile. So you click Post. I'm sorry, you copy, you paste. Then you can see up here on the top, you can then select which of the social media channels that you want to post on. Now notice, this is super important, everybody. When you select the different channels, all these different channels have totally different reasons for being. And it is going to change your text to fit the channel. So if you're posting to Facebook or Instagram, it's going to change it up a little bit. Okay, it's moving faster than me. So here we are. If you want to change how the AI learns about you, click on that button. Here is all of the information that was gathered during your onboarding process when you first signed up in LevAI. So, if you've been doing it for a minute and you think, oh my gosh, this one particular feature is just working so well for me, you can go back in here and you can update, your onboarding process. You can train your AI. If you want it to, be a little bit more into digital marketing or technology or marketing, if you want it to write a little bit more humorous or a little bit more lengthy or a little bit shorter, whatever you want to do, make sure that every time you go in and use this, and every single item throughout the platform, by the way, click that save button when you're done. Because if you forget to click the save button, it's not going to save all of your information. Now, look, I mean, once you see how to do it and you get the hang of it, it really is remarkable. I don't need to wake up in the morning and be Einstein every day, everybody. Neither do you. You need to wake up and be you. Let the system do the thinking for you. Here's the thing about AI, everyone. And man, I would love to hear all of your feedback about this. I've been this week at an AI conference down here in Dallas, Texas. And there's all kinds of talk everywhere about AI. You're probably seeing that. It's going to help your business massively. Um, People think that though that AI is just going to do everything for you. Here's the thing. People that learn how to use AI are going to have an incredible, massive advantage in the marketplace. People that don't learn how to use it, it's not like, they're just not going to be as competitive. And I don't want to be not as competitive. I want to be more competitive. How about you all? I am a super competitive person. And so if I can use this and it can help me, but it's not just going to do it by itself. I have to get in there and I have to direct the functions and get it done. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll have like, agent AI. We already have that. And we'll have agents that manage the agents and supervisor agents and director agents and some CEO agent somewhere. And the whole entire process will just, all I have to do is wake up in the morning and be. But right now, I think we have the best tool by far in the marketplace for our segment of business, for our customer type that we want to generate. And all we have to do is walk the system through the process. So I know that Randy's on tonight, and I have seen Randy using this tool. If I want to get to know you all. I've asked you last week if you haven't yet followed me or sent me a request on any of the social pages to follow you, because I want to see you using the tool as well. And when I do, I'm going to call on you to talk about it in these sessions, because I want to hear from more people than just Randy and Larry. I want a lot of Randy and Larry too, okay? But I want to hear from all of you. But I've seen Randy using this feature in his social media extensively. And so kind of tell me, like, how was it when you first started and how has it gone? And has it become easier as you've gotten more used to it? And how do you feel it's working compared to, not using it?
This is really easy for me, Blake. And of course, this is a step on the wild side for me because, as you know, throughout my entire direct selling career, my message has been the business, the business, the business, the business, supported by a product offering. And so now to have a principal focal point become the product, that's a change for me. And so that change itself was somewhat difficult for me to have my concept, my dialogue be about the product and having the product be the primary driver that fuels the compensation plan, as opposed to the compensation plan being the primary driver supported by a product offering. So that's different. And that transition was somewhat challenging for me. Then I I had to train my AI. And each of you know when you first log on, it makes you train. It won't go straight to the tools. And I was so excited to see the tools. I just wanted to see the tools. And so I put one word responses in there. And then, because I didn't tell it anything, guess what? I didn't teach it anything, so it didn't know anything about me. And when I asked it to write an email, when I asked it to write a social media post, it didn't sound like me. And so my first immediate response was, well, this is no good. It doesn't sound like me. And then as I was editing one of the responses, then I said, Randy, stop yourself. I've had one of the biggest careers in our industry for 35 years, and I have a pathetic little 100,000 person total social media following. I have a stated objective to have 1 million followers 1 year from now. And I'm going to be relying upon LevAI to make that transition for me. And so my first thought was, it doesn't sound like me. I should change it to sound like me. My more mature thought was, no, sounding like me hasn't produced the outcome that I want. Maybe I need to learn how to sound like that instead of me being fussing about it. So that was a wake up call for me. Then when I went back and I populated it correctly, I didn't write one word sentences. It would let me, or one word responses, it would let me put 1,000 words into each field. And so I used all 1,000. And now when I ask it to write something on my behalf, what it writes is better. It's not just equal to, it is better. And what is the entire purpose? As we look at the entire tool suite, each component of the tool suite has a primary, a secondary, and a third level value. The easiest way to predict future influence or future results is to measure current influence. My current influence isn't big enough. A person with big influence has people always approaching them. If you have a lot of influence, opportunity looks for you. If you don't have much influence, you have to look for opportunity. I want 1 million followers in my various social media groups a year from now. And so I've decided to let LevAI do what it does and not second guess it. And so, Blake, I have LevAI write all of my posts for me, whether it be an instant post first thing in the morning, whether it be a quick post, or for me, because I like more content laden information. Not everybody can write a page about the global adoption of AI and what it means to us. But anybody could write into that field, join me in the global adoption of AI and participate in the financial opportunity. Anybody could write that sentence. LevAI will then take that sentence and take it in and turn it into 3/4 of a page with all of the facts and the figures. And folks, it's not like maybe, it is a 100% chance that it will improve what you do. So, Blake, I probably took way too long to answer your question. Here is my response. It is a tool, and a tool doesn't do any work by itself. If I were to pick up a shovel right now, and I've not been doing any digging, then I would have to get a few blisters before I would get calluses. I got my blisters in about the first 4 days of using the product, figuring out what works, how it works, and why it works. Now I've already got calluses. Now I wouldn't think of picking up. Now I wouldn't think of going out there and trying to dig the ditch without the tool. The tool works better. Sorry I rambled on so long. I've completely, absolutely, totally bought in, and I'm thrilled.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Randy. So everybody, if you were one of our pre-enrollments, we had an incredible start to this company. We enrolled 43,000 people in 5 weeks. Just a remarkable start. And I know that there is a lot of people, maybe on this webcast tonight, in every corner of the world, who are sitting at home right now, maybe listening to our webcast tonight, who are waiting to start until we've got the video twin ready. Let me tell you something, everybody. If all we had in the company was the social tools that I just described and that Randy just described to you, if that's all we had, we would have a remarkable tool. And so, my we're going to talk about it a lot tonight, but anybody who is sitting on the sideline saying, "Well, I'll just go get to it when the video twin comes out," you are making a massive, massive mistake, my friend. The time is right now. You need to be learning our system. You need to be using the tools and the platform that we have so that when the video twin comes out, you can fully leverage the value of that incredible tool that we're going to have. But if you're sitting there right now and you haven't engaged yet because you're waiting for the twin, oh, you're letting precious days and time pass you right by. Like the sands of an hourglass, they're passing you right by. And so, in that vein, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more, we want to run a contest here for the next 30 days. Today's October the 8th. So, team, corporate team who's listening, we'll end this on whatever Wednesday night is equivalent to October the 8th, 4 weeks from now. This is a 30 days to feature promotion. Okay. So here is the promo details. For 30 days, use My AI Social instant post, like you just saw, to create and publish one post per day for your business. So everybody, come on, show me a show of hands. How many of you can log in, do exactly what I just showed you to do in about 3 minutes, go into the tool, and have the system generate a post for you every single day? One time a day, that's all we're asking. One time per day, because I want you guys all to get calluses on your hands, just like Randy said. You got to get used to the tool. There's no way to get comfortable until you use it. So here's the funny thing. It's not going to take you a month to get comfortable. Like this is going to take you about like the third time you do it, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I ever posted anything ever without using this tool. This is so much better. So for the next 30 days, log into your LevAI marketing application, go in to the My Social tool, just like I just showed you, and post at least once on a social platform. Would be best if it's all of them, but we're saying one every single day, one time per day. It'll take you a total of 5 minutes because you don't even have to think about what you're going to post. That's the genius here, everybody. You don't have to lay awake at night thinking, oh my gosh, Blake challenged me to this thing, and I got to think about what I'm going to post tomorrow. You don't even have to do that hard work. The system's going to generate it for you. That is remarkable and incredible. So here's what you have to do to qualify. Day one is tomorrow. You could start this on day one or day 29. I'm worried for you if you start on day 29 that you're not going to win. Email a screenshot of your chosen profile to social@getlev.ai whenever you want to start in the contest, okay? And email a new screenshot of the same profile to social@getlev.ai. What they're going to do is they're going to kind of scope out, okay, where you are in terms of followers. They're going to check out where you are in terms of engagement. And then 30 days from now, for the people that got in and decided to do this contest with us, we're going to see who did the best job, who gained more followers during that time, who had better engagement on their profile. Oh, I'm sorry. They were smarter than me. They put the dates right there, October the 9th, November the 8th, 2025. Everybody, to qualify for this promotion, you must send those emails that are documented right there. You can go do a heck of a job and grow your social massively between now and then. And if you don't send the email in, you're not going to win the contest. So since it's a contest, we wanted to come out with a prize. This will be our first ever LevAI swag. For the winner, we're going to send you out some custom LevAI hats. No matter where in the world that you are, we're going to figure out a way to get them to you. So give me a thumbs up or a heart if you're going to get all in on this tonight. Like if you're going to send an email right when this webcast is over to that email address I can't see anymore and get started. Gosh, if you do, please go request me as a friend because I want to see your activity on social and I want to see the improvement. So, one thing we didn't even touch on is what happens after you use the tool. So you go in, you don't think about what you have to post, like all the hard work is done for you. Here's the really cool part, everybody. When somebody likes it, you go back into LevAI and you say, okay, so and so liked my post. What do I do next? When somebody writes a comment, all you got to do is show LevAI what the comment was, and it's going to tell you exactly how to respond. Those are incredibly powerful tools, everybody. You're going to start. Randy wants to grow his list on social. I'm positive that he's going to do that. We want to generate interest in our businesses, whether it's your LevAI business or one of your other business profiles. I want you to succeed in many, many ways. Get in there. Let's start doing it. Man, I'm telling you, everybody, I've heard so much feedback. Well, we're waiting for the video tool. I can't tell you what a valuable time you're missing out if that is what you are doing right now. Everybody, we've got a massive opportunity. This is a $556 billion gig economy projected to be 2.15 trillion by 2023. There's 70 million freelancers in the United States alone. We have 30 million non-employer businesses in the United States alone. All of them need exposure to our tool. It will help their businesses to grow. Okay, everyone. We're not doing a comp plan overview tonight. Like I said, we'll be shifting here in a couple of weeks once the company's fully, launched and we've got the entire feature set ready to go. Get with your uplines. They're going to teach you the compensation plan. We're going to be launching, everybody, an opportunity webcast. It's going to be weekly. You're going to have to be a certain rank to be able to present that webcast. The rank is going to be Innovator Director. So if you want to be featured on the company's opportunity webcast that will be held weekly, then get to Innovator Director and you can be hosted. Why is that important? Well, you're on the company's channel, and the company's going to send an email to all of our 40,000 people that have either enrolled or pre-enrolled into the company, and they can see you. Imagine how you can grow your influence, everybody. So more details coming, and that's where we're going to be training on the comp plan. Okay, I've had a couple questions since last week, and so I wanted to walk you through a couple of reports to make sure that you're understanding how everything works. I laugh. I had some distributors in complete panic mode last week calling me, partners, I'm sorry, because they thought that the commissions were all messed up. And it turns out they just weren't looking at the tools in the back office correctly. So I will admit it can be a hair confusing when you're just learning, but I wanted to share this with you, everybody. So when you go to your partner back office and log in, you're going to notice if you go to your commissions profile, I've highlighted here, you can either select weekly or monthly as the bonus type to view. And then if you'll notice these little, I don't know what these things are called, hamburger menu items over here on the right where it says view, then you can expand down each bonus. So if I want to look at my monthly unilevel bonuses or my monthly infinity bonuses or my monthly innovator bonuses or my monthly check match, boom, all I have to do is click on that. It's going to pull up an entire file of what equals up to all those numbers. If I want to look at my weekly, then I toggle on the screen over here where you can see to weekly, and then I toggle the week that I want to see. Then I can see my customer acquisition bonuses, my unilevel bonus, my check match, and so on and so forth. So if you're not yet familiar with the partner tools in the partner back office, get back there, check it out. Once you get a feel for it, super easy. Okay, if you haven't yet started to set up your iPayout account so that you can receive your commissions, please do so. It's an easy 3-step process. Set up iPayout, transfer your points, and disperse into iPayout. For those of you who were having some challenges at the very beginning because you lived in international markets, I want you to know we've solved for that challenge. No longer a problem. Big day. Points available for tomorrow, October the 2nd, for the weekly period ending October. Oh, that's old news. That's past us. Every single week, though, so the next is going to be the 9th. You can get paid. Make sure you've got your commissions account set up. By the way, September monthly commissions to be paid on October the 10th. That is a big day. All right, in order to do it, log into your partner portal at my.getlev.ai, go to the points menu, select the commissions account, enter the amount to transfer to iPayout, click transfer. Please note, you must transfer at least $25. We're not allowing transfers for less than $25, so you have to accumulate $25 in commissions before you can transfer your commissions out. Everybody, I want you to know the company is supported by an incredible company with an incredible backbone that has helped us to launch this company in just 5 weeks of time, pretty around the world, pretty remarkable. We are through, I would say, the lion's share of little issues that arise at every single launch. Things are moving fairly smoothly. Now, I can't wait for you all to get in this week and start doing your social media posting and start using the tool. It is time, everybody. Just as some brief updates here, you've heard a lot of these before. We launched on September the 8th. I'm sorry, we launched with 3 websites. That is your LevAI marketing app, your partner back office, and the GetLev.ai website. The LevAI marketing app is available in a remarkable number of languages around the world, wherever you want to do business. This is remarkable. I've spent, well, since 2008, I've been leading companies, global companies, and always the conversation is, well, when can we go here? When can we go there? And reality, probably never. In LevAI, we did it in 5 weeks. You can go as long as your imagination will enable you to go, as far as your reach will enable you to go. We support multiple languages on our website. That's getlev.ai, and the partner back office. We are supporting 10 languages right now. By the way, the only reason we aren't supporting 11 or 15 or 20, we're waiting for you. When we have sufficient demand in each marketplace, we will add languages as necessary. Okay. Again, the tools, the LevAI marketing tools available in all these languages. We're live on social, everybody. I need you all to get in. We need to get a little bit more social. I have partners emailing me, texting me, calling me, talking with me all the time, saying, hey, I need this tool. Hey, I need this other tool. Hey, I need this. Hey, I need that. Everybody, we launched the company 5 weeks ago, and we have posted a remarkable amount of content on social media already. Go check it out. Go to Instagram. If you're looking for something new and something fresh, we have great content there. Go pull those images and those stories. You can repost them. You can reuse them. Use our tool. Use our tool to do it. And to learn more about the tool, we talked about one feature. Our product is packed with features, and we're going to get to walk through all of them together. We walked through one little tiny feature tonight. We didn't even do the follow-up part, but we're building out a library of tutorials that will eventually be about every single feature that is available in the LevAI app. They're all on YouTube right now. Please go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're uploading new videos almost daily, so that when we upload a new one, you get notified, bang, you can go check it out, and then you can share it with your team. That's the most important part. Get everybody involved here. Okay, here are some updates, everybody. We launched with desktop LevAI. Coming in October, we have My AI Video, and we have the mobile app. I've got great news to share, everybody, tonight. We have submitted all of our documentation for the mobile app. So ball is now out of LevAI's court. If you've ever started an app or been involved with an app before, you know that once you submit it to Google and Apple, well, now it's up to them and however long they're going to take to, post it on their platform. We're hoping very quickly, but it's going to be up to them. We have submitted the material. This is going to be so, I can't wait for it. We get messages all the time. Hey, this is not optimized on mobile quite yet. Well, as soon as the app launches, when you type in one of our websites, it will just take you straight to the app. It won't even let you go to the site anymore, which I'm going to be very excited for. And then people will stop telling me what I already know, that our sites aren't mobilized yet. You're just going to go straight to the app. So that's coming as soon as they get put in the store, which is not up to us. And we talked a little bit about the video that is coming in October. Coming next week. Oh, I can't wait for this to happen. Coming next week for our international crowd who's on here. Pay with crypto coming next week. Around the world in some markets, crypto's like common currency these days. And we're really, really excited for our partners around the world to be able to pay in with crypto. Okay, everybody, right now is the time to take action. We've talked about it just a little bit here tonight. If you were part of our pre-enrollment, if you go to log into your back office today, this little picture on the right here is what will come up on your screen after you log in for the first time, or if you've logged in and not yet, either subscribed or become a member or just joined and paid the $19. Those are your three options, everybody. We need everybody to get in and do that. Here is why. We have a deadline coming up, everybody, and it is a very important deadline, and I don't want anybody to miss out. Whoops, I don't know what happened here to my slide. Let's see if I can get to it. Okay, here it is. You have until Friday, October the 10th. Everybody, that's 48 hours away. Like, we are beaten up against it. There are still lots and lots and lots of partners who haven't yet placed their teams. So, in order to go do that, you have now 48 hours to complete all placements of pre-enrollments. Please, I'm begging you, go in to your back office. If you haven't yet, picked which option you want, whether it's the basic or the pro, and paid the $19 fee to be a LevAI partner, please do it tonight and go place your team. If you don't do it, the system is automatically going to place your team for you. And I can almost promise you, I can almost guarantee you, the system will not place your team the way that you would place your team if you're doing it yourself. You've got 48 hours left, everybody. Every moment is critical between now and Friday. I'm just going to urge you because I know that Monday morning is going to come around and I know that I'm going to have a bazillion requests to, oh my gosh, I missed the deadline. Can I please go? And I want to apologize in advance, team. I'm not going to be able to. Once the pre-enrollments are cleared out from the holding room, they're going to be cleared out from the I'm sorry, waiting room. They're going to be cleared out from the waiting room, and I'm not going to have any ability to go and put them back or help you arrange your team. It is coming and it is Friday. Please, please, please go in and get your teams placed. If you don't know how to do that, or if you don't know how to use the waiting room, there is a tutorial right there in the back office. Now is the time, everybody. We've got 48 hours left, and I don't want anybody to be left behind. So, one other update, okay? Up until now, we have been being very, very generous as a company. We have been paying out commissions to uplines, even if they had a downline who did go in, they became a member or a partner and generated a commission. We have been paying commissions to the upline, even if they haven't yet gone in and finished their enrollment. Most companies would never ever dream of doing that. We wanted to just provide all of our partners around the world with a little bit of grace because we're just barely getting started. And we wanted to give everybody, all the reason in the world to believe in the company. Everybody, that's ending on October the 10th. So if you're somebody who join the company during pre-enrollment and you haven't yet finished your enrollment, but you have members and partners on your team that have, you've been getting paid. And that is going to stop on October the 10th. So you don't want to miss out on your commissions. So everybody, get in, please. I'm begging you. I don't want you to miss out on your commissions. Make sure you get in and finish off your enrollment. Right now, if you haven't, you're just a pre-enrollment partner. You're not eligible to earn commissions. You need to finish that process and become a full partner, and then you'll be eligible to earn and do everything else, access the tool, participate in our social media challenge that we laid out. So I'm begging you, everybody, please make it known to everybody. I'm guessing that most people on this webcast have done this. This is not a challenge for the people who are on, it's a challenge for the people, your team members who are not yet here. Okay, everybody, we want to do a little bit of recognition. After a week and a half, the highest rank that we have in the company is Innovator Director, and we had a new one last week. Randy and Samantha were the very first ones to do it, and coming in right there behind them in second is Larry and Gary Lane, and so we want to do some recognition. Normally, everybody, we do recognition just on a monthly basis. So if you've rank advanced here over the course of the last week, don't worry. By the time the end of the month rolls around, we're going to have a recognition session for everybody that rank advances. But since we have Larry and Gary now at the highest achieved rank so far, we're still very young, Innovator Director, I wanted to invite Larry on and congratulate Larry. Congratulations for your accomplishment, and would love to hear a few thoughts.
Hey Blake, absolutely incredible job always. I know we got a packed house tonight. I'm just excited. I've been doing this 37 years. I know I look young, but my dad actually started me when I was a teenager in network marketing. So I didn't go out and play. I did network marketing, but I loved it and I learned it. But this is probably the easiest build I've ever done. I can talk to anybody about LevAI. It doesn't matter if they got a travel company, if they work with nutritional products, if they deal with crypto. Everybody can use these products and these amazing things that we have here at LevAI. AI. And I concur with what you and Randy said. I'm learning every day. I'm in the back office. I'm learning my tools. I'm learning how to build the websites. We had a gentleman on last night. I did a Zoom with one of my people, Rodney, and his amazing team. And just one guy in like 2 minutes, he built 2 websites. And just 90 days ago, those same 2 websites, he paid $1,000 for each website. And what he created with LevAI in about 2 minutes was way better than anything he had over there. So it's just incredible when you really learn about the tools. You see how they save you timing on the posting, the social. We've got the twin coming. These are tools that we will absolutely use for the rest of our lives. I think it's absolutely incredible. I was watching the show last night on Apple TV, and they were talking all about the AI twin. I think that's so cool to be involved in a company where it's so mainstream. Every other commercial is something about AI, and here we are sitting in the only platform that is designed to educate people how to use AI, how to put AI into their business. But also you've got a membership that you can share with anybody, and you can start to build a residual income. No other AI platform that I know, somebody can go download an app and get their twin or whatever. If you tell 1,000 people about that, you're not going to get a check. You're not going to build a residual income. We have something that you can build here, and really 90% of planet Earth that has a phone, that has internet, they will be using AI over the next few years. And for us to be able to be the ones that get to take that message out to the world, I'm honored to be here. And I know we got a lot of people that are going to be hitting ranks right behind me, because we've got some powerhouses, some incredible people. So share the message, talk to people every day, and just think about going in there, use those tools. Randy mentioned the YouTube channel. They have 8 videos just step by step how to use all of our tools, and you can just plug right in and start learning every day. So Blake, honored to be here. Thank you so much, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Larry. I don't see Gary there with you tonight. Please tell him congratulations. I miss him. I would have loved to have seen him. Tell him congrats. You guys are the second ever innovator directors in the history of the company. I think there's many, many, many more to go of those. I know you're just going to crush this, and I'm very happy to be doing it with you. And I know we're going to have some massive results. Congrats.
Thank you, Blake.
Awesome. So everybody, last week we asked people to get on GetLevAI and use the hashtag MyLevAI. So we've been on the lookout. We've been on the lookout for the last handful of weeks for people that are getting engaged with us, that are using our tools, that are having really, really good outcomes for themselves or for their customers. I apologize. And it came to my attention this week that Johnny from Las Vegas has been using our tool to build a new website. Larry just talked about a couple of other people that have built websites. I was talking with one of our other partners this evening. He blew my mind. He said that one of his guys has already built like 10 websites. I mean, we're talking, guys, this has been live for about a week and a half now. He's built 10 websites. I can only imagine what that would have cost to do with like a marketing agency or something. But I wanted to get Johnny on here. I looked at your website. I love it. Johnny, maybe if you could just share your experience, what you love about it, and maybe, tell us your thoughts and your feelings. Johnny, you got to turn on your microphone. There you go. No, turn it back on. You clicked it on, then off. There you go. We got you now.
All right. Should I turn off my thing? There we go. How's that? All right. Hey, I've been building websites ever since I say, do you have a website? And they say, a what? That's how long ago I've been doing it. And now it's, hey, have you heard about AI? It's what? So using this tool here, it took probably less than an hour to do it. And I was able to, I don't know if you can flip through the different things there you see there, but I was able to add videos. Primarily, I do a lot of food reviews. I'll go into the restaurant and they go, Johnny, what do you have today? It's a great feeling. And so they'll bring me what I want. I take out my phone. I shoot a 1 or 2 minute video on Facebook. I share that to a whole bunch of groups. And so those are the kind of videos that are up there. So when I want more customers, I can show them this website. It's got videos, it's got pictures, it's got testimonials. If you want testimonials, You just type in, hey, I want a nice testimonial about this, and there you go. And so it's just really easy, plug and play. And anything that I did have a problem with, I sent an email, and pretty much that day I got an email right back, and I was having a little difficulty, and I got an email from Larry, and I called Larry, and we talked, and had a wonderful conversation. And he tells me, what he has going on as far as his downline, which just blows my mind. But if you're looking to make an easy, fast website, it's right there at your fingertips, and it doesn't take long. It's plug and play. You want this picture, fine. You want that graphic, fine. You want those videos, fine. You want them to call you. You want them to email. You want them to however you want to get a hold of them. It's right there in front of you. So it couldn't be easier. It's a website that I'm proud to show somebody. It's like, this is what not only is done for me, because I talk to Las Vegas, but what I can do for my food customers or any other customers that I have.
Oh, Johnny, I love it, man. It is so cool. So let me ask you a question. I'm looking at it right now. Like these pictures that you grabbed here, I'm just curious. Did you use the AI tool and got the pictures from there, or did you have the pictures loaded on your machine and then you used the pictures that you had on your machine, or how did you do it?
Yeah, those are pictures that I uploaded, of the pictures that I shot. So all of that's original material.
Yeah, so you got the choice. So you can either use what's in their tool, or if you've got your own pictures, you can load them up. I'm curious about the videos. Same thing, they were your own videos, or you grabbed them from somewhere, or how did that work?
Well, I grab them off of YouTube or Rumble. Most of my stuff is on there, so I just take the link. If it's on YouTube, that's real easy, and just plug in the link, and away you go. And that's on page 2. So when they go to the original page up at the corner, it'll say videos. It takes you right to the video page, which was amazing. And I can just keep. You want more videos, more pages? Add. There you go. It's as easy as can be.
Oh man, it's so cool. And so I can see you've got the contact us form there. So you can gather contacts that way. You can throw the contacts back into LevAI. You've got your business profile set up there. So now you can set up an email campaign all right there in our system. I can't wait to see your website take off, man. I hope that like, you and I can talk many, many times throughout the history of this website. You can show us how it's grown and what you've done with it.
Yeah, I was amazed. I just typed in what I wanted them to say about the company. I just put in, hey, we've been around from 2016. We go, we do, we tell people where to go. And as you can see at the bottom, and never would have come up with that on my own. So just amazing what AI will do these days, these kids nowadays.
Well, you're one of them, Johnny. You're using it, man. That is really, really exciting. Massive congratulations. Thanks for being an early adopter. You're a great use case for us to show off to the world. Really, really appreciate you coming on tonight and sharing your experience.
Not a problem. If you're in Las Vegas, oh, give me a call, baby.
I'll be on there visiting your website, and if I'm down there, I'm going to hit that contact you button. And I will do that. I'm going to find a great place to eat with you in Vegas.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Johnny. That is amazing. I love that. I love that Johnny also has a business outside of LevAI that he's using LevAI to build. The use cases are all here, everybody. I'm going to say it one more time. If you are amongst the people who is waiting for the video twin to arrive, you are making one massive, massive, massive mistake. If all we had was the social tool, you can start growing your following. You can start growing your LevAI business with just that. You have only 48 hours to go in, complete your enrollment so that you can do your placements. I wish I could communicate to you how important this is, because I know there's going to be people that don't do it and then they're going to be disappointed because their placements aren't right. Everybody, please do me one favor. Reach out to everybody on your team and don't let that happen to anybody on your team. We'll only have ourselves to look at in the mirror if we do. We are responsible for that. Okay, everybody, our last announcement for the evening before we wrap up. My question to you is, do you want a seat at the table? I've been getting messages on Messenger and Facebook, and some people that figure out a way to get my phone number and WhatsApp and all these crazy places. and asking people, trying to get in touch with me to ask me all kinds of questions about the business and make suggestions about where we could take the business and make suggestions about, potential features that we could add to the product. And I decided that it's time to open a round table. So here's what we're going to do, everybody. Every Tuesday, I am going to host a roundtable, and the people that are going to be invited are going to be directors and above in LevAI. So here's what I know. Today is Wednesday, October the 8th. I am quite confident that every single person on this call, if they want it badly enough, you have the tools at your disposal to grow a director business between now and Tuesday, October the 14th, because that's when our first roundtable is going to be held. It's going to be an open forum roundtable. I want to hear from the leadership of the company. I want to hear what you're experiencing, good, bad, or indifferent. I want to hear your ideas for the future. I want to work together as a team as we take the company from a launch mode to straight growth and innovation coming here very, very quickly. So the invitation is extended to every single one of our LevAI brand partners. It's personally extended to every single one of you who are on tonight. If you are a director or above, you will be receiving an invitation from me. If you're a director or above now or by October the 13th, you'll be receiving an invitation from me to participate at our roundtable. Everybody, as this business grows, we're going to far outgrow my capacity to be able to have a roundtable with just directors. Okay, so that's going to be a moving target. But for now, for this month, it's going to be director. And so for the rest of October, if you want to be part of the President's Club, it's going to be director this month. Who knows what it'll be next month? Maybe it'll be director again. Probably not. It'll probably be the next month, the next rank past director, just my guess. You have a seat at the table, though. You are invited to the discussion with me. I feel badly when I can't answer everybody's messages on Messenger or everybody that seems to find a way to get in touch with me. If I did, I would never get off my phone, everyone. So but I do want to open it up. So President's Club, a seat at the table. You know what you got to do. Go out and hit it. I would love to have you at my round table. You would be a very, very valuable part about it. Everybody, as we wrap up, I'll just remind you again, we're on social. Go pull down the tools that we've got there, repurpose them, use them on your social. We've got lots of great content there, especially on YouTube. That's where we post all the tutorials. My suspicion is there's more tutorials coming this week. We're going to continue dropping the tutorials until we've got every single feature in the product outlined in a tutorial. After that, we're going to start working on marketing materials for every single feature in the bank of products that we've got. First tutorials, then marketing materials, then presentation materials. Everybody is coming along, and it's coming along quickly. We have got an incredibly important 48 hours staring right in front of us right now in the life of every single LevAI partner or pre-enrolled partner, because placements are expiring on October the 10th. Every moment is valuable. Everybody, let us seize it together. I'm in Dallas, Texas, everybody, this evening, traveling home tomorrow. I am incredibly excited for the next couple of days because I think we're going to see a wave of activity, a wave of pre-enrolled partners getting ready, coming on, finishing up, completing their enrollment, and then participating in our challenge. Let's go do it together. I hope to see you at my roundtable next week before our company webcast on next Wednesday. All right, everybody, from Dallas, Texas, have a great evening. We'll see you soon.